Hi, this is Jeremy Mueller with McLean's RV in Oklahoma City. I'm here today to show you guys the 2023 Tiffin Allegro Open Road 34 PA. I'm going to just start on the outside, showing you some of the highlights of the outside, do a little walk around on that, and we'll jump inside and get to the good stuff on the inside. One thing about Tiffin is this coach gives you a lot of features and options that come where with a lot of companies, they don't either offer it at all or you have to pay money to add it. Walking around here on the outside, of course, starting on the outside, we got side cameras. You've got an invisible brawl on the front, which just helps with the bugs and everything you're hitting, which is actually, a lot of people don't know this, but they do a lifetime warranty on that. If you ever get it's an invisible brawl, you can't see it, but it does, it protects the unit, and it does carry, it's called Diamond Shield, and it's got a lifetime warranty. A lot of people don't know about that. Tiffin, they go the extra mile. They give you a one-piece, seamless fiberglass roof. This coach has a fiberglass front cap and rear cap. And as I said, fully painted, no decals or stickers. Always patented on the Tiffins. Each one of theirs always has the dog has their window too. So if you got your little four-legged friend, he's got a view to the open road and the scenery that you're looking at. This coach in particular, it's built on a Ford chassis. It is for a gas coach on the larger size. This is about 36 foot long. With that comes a longer wheelbase, which creates a better ride. When you're in the winds and different things, this coach is going to hold the road with a little bit more wheelbase, a little bit more weight. And with the length, you also get the benefit of pass-through storage. A lot of gas motorhomes don't have any pass-through storage, and this coach has seemingly three bays, I should say, that go all the way through. So, you know, for packing all your fun stuff that you're going to take on your trips. The compartment doors on a Tiffin, this are all insulated slam latch doors, thick, easy to shut. Compared to the industry, I don't know of anyone that has stronger slam latch doors than the Tiffin does. Your power awning, LED light bar in it. The toppers come standard over the slides. Your exterior TV, sound bar, because sometimes people sitting out here to get, you know, if it's windy, you got a crowd of people talking, the sound bar gives you good quality sound for when you're out here enjoying the television. Tankless hot water heater. So on-demand continuous hot water. It's not the old-fashioned 6-gallon hot water heater that you gotta, you know, plan ahead, take shorter showers. This is on-demand, instant gratification, and it doesn't take a lot of your 12-volt battery power if you're not plugged into shoreline power, so it's very efficient as well. The Tiffin comes with a residential refrigerator for access, for winterizing. You've got access to the refrigerator in this compartment here, makes it quick and easy. You can see if you were not at if you weren't hooked to city water at a campground, that enormous tank is your fresh water tank, which is close to, I think you're ranging in about 80 plus gallons on that. So very generous on that, you know, and that kind of comes with the nature of the size of the RV. The bigger the RV in this 36 foot size, all your tanks, your fresh, your gray, are going to be in that 80 vicinity, and I believe on this one your black tank is near 60 gallons as well. And then of course this here we've pointed out the TV, the access to the storage, and all the fun stuff. Of course we're going to flip around over just briefly. We'll go over here to the other side, and we'll go to this is the fun side. We'll go over here to the business side of the coach. Your typical gas motorhome, 90% of them in the industry have a 5,500 watt Onan generator. The Tiffin upgrades you to a 7,000 watt Onan generator, gasoline generator. That'll run off your 80-gallon fuel tank. It'll run till you down to a quarter of a tank. If you get down to a quarter tank of fuel, it'll automatically shut the generator off so you don't run the coach out of fuel. But that generator right there will run both air conditioners, everything on the coach, just as if you were plugged into shoreline power with no issues. Anytime, you know, a lot of people, one of the main purchases when they buy any RV, a lot of times you want to protect your investment, so people will buy a surge protector. Tiffin, as the standard build, this coach comes with a wired in surge protector. So people can spend $200, $300, $400, $500, you know, on different surge protectors to protect their investment. The Tiffin includes that as part of the build out. Of course, you know, we got multiple ACs. We got the 7,000 watt that comes. It is a 50 amp service coach, but kind of covers that built-in surge protector. It's also got a 2,000 watt inverter on it that comes standard. That's another feature that some people have to add. So if you don't want to run the generator, or if you're not plugged into shoreline power, you just want to function some of your plug-ins or have access to electricity without that, watch a television, you can do that off the inverter. Real clean here. This is going to be your utility bay. This is where you're going to empty your tanks. You can winterize the RV from here. You can fill your fresh water tank up from here. This is kind of your spot here to basically just all your stuff for emptying tanks, hooking up water, filling the fresh water tank, etc. One thing I do always like about the Tiffin is the water pump right here. Some RVs you got to go looking for it. It's going to be under a bed or in a hard place that's difficult to get to. The Tiffin places the water pump in a real easy spot here, so if you ever have to make a replacement on that, it's very simple to get to. I like the convenience of that. Looking in these features, of course, you know, this little guy, if you can winterize it from here, which I was talking about. You do have a tank flush for cleaning out your black tank and keeping that tidy. And then, of course, you know, it makes filling that big fresh water tank that we saw on the other side convenient, because when you're hooked to the city water, all you got to do is hit the valve here. It'll fill it. You know, it's not like the old school RVs where you had to gravity fill them with a cap like you're filling up at the gas station. This is all just hooked to city water before you leave, flip the valve, put the necessary water in it that you need, and you're ready for the road. And then as we get to these compartments, I was bragging about the pass-through storage, of course. We're just hitting up the other side of that. Of course, we can see in there. They're always thinking of everything. Those are your central vacuum hoses that come with it, so you don't have to bring a vacuum along or pack that for the trip. You got a built-in vacuum system that comes with the RV. And of course, I think I said it in the beginning, but when you put your blinkers on, you've got side cameras to see your blind spots, to make when you're changing lanes or in traffic, you've got good view of what's going. Of course, it's got a rear camera as well for backing it up into storage spots and backing it into those campgrounds and making sure you can see what's going on. So I know we kind of covered a lot, but some of the highlights, of course, to kind of wrap it up: one-piece fiberglass roof, surge protector, built in. The inverter was out here. We pointed out the storage, the entertainment value of having the exterior TV. So it covers a lot of ground out here. I think we're kind of ready to go in here. I'll show you guys the inside. All right, so let's get started on the inside. As we come in this coach, one thing that really hit me on this 34 PA that is very unique, that you just don't see very, very often. You know, we were talking about the length. It's a 36-foot coach. But one thing very unique about it is very seldom have I seen in my time selling these a gas motorhome with 4 slides. and that's what you get in the 34 PA. So you got 2 opposing slides in the living room, and you've got 2 opposing slides in the bedroom, which also the slide room even runs into the bathroom, making the bathroom exceptionally spacious. You'll always notice in every Tiffin the amount of they pride themselves on storage. So everywhere you look, they're giving you storage. It's just plentiful everywhere you look, in the overheads all the way around. Underneath the booth you can store such. Of course, for sleeping configuration, this table, it's no poles, just a real easy up and down, put the cushions, very simple to convert if you've got a guest or need a bed. The shades on the coach are, you've got dual shades, you've got a day shade, and you've got a privacy night shade, and they're the roller shades, so not the pleated shades that want to become disformed or the strings break. Very consistent, easy to use, you can stop them wherever you want, making that nice. The sofa bed, that makes into a sleeper. It makes into about equal, like a queen size bed. It's got an air bed mattress and pump that Tiffin provides. Will sleep 2 people on that very easily, and then you could sleep up to 2 here, so this coach could accommodate 6 people, no problem. Of course, for keeping it cool, you do have two air conditioners on this coach. One of them is a heat pump, which can come in handy on those chilly days, or if you're in the mountains, not cold enough to really need the furnace, but you want to take the chill out of the coach, the heat pump can come in handy, along with the fireplace. The fireplace serves the same thing. You're at the campground, nothing wrong with, you're paying that site, you've got electricity, not having to use propane to heat the coach. You've got 2 ways to help you with that. You've got the fireplace and you've got the heat pump. And then of course I was talking about, you've got 2 ACs for the very hot days. Tiffin did equip this with a quiet air conditioner, so it is going to be, when you're watching TV or in here with your friends or having a conversation, very quiet with the AC system running the way they've designed it. Up here in the cab, wanting to show you a few things. One thing really nice is both cab chairs have 6-way power seats. Oftentimes on these motorhomes, the passenger seat doesn't have power seat at all, so very convenient in that way. If you do swivel the seat around, you do have a built-in recliner as well. And one thing about this floor plan I've always liked, you know, if you turn both around, this makes a nice place straight on. Got a great view of the TV. We talked about the soundbar on the outside. They've given you another soundbar on the inside, which makes it nice. You can hear it pretty well. Inside here, I don't want to get too far off the deal here. You've got auto leveling here, so when you get the RV parked, it's a matter of pushing buttons. So ease, you park it, put the jacks down, put the slides out. All you really got to do from a work standpoint is plug it in and hook the water up, and you're ready to have a good time. TVs, you do have the overhead TV, you got the midship TV, you've got the outside TV, and you've got a bedroom TV. This also comes, we know we're talking about outside, you know, we had a surge protector that some people can spend $300, $400, $500 on. This coach already comes with an in-motion satellite that all you would have to do is get service with Dish TV. That's Tiffin provides you with a dish receiver. Of course, though, if you did want to go with DirecTV, we can flip the satellite settings and you can get that with DirecTV as well. But if you're needing something for ball games or you want that, you don't have to go spend $1,000 additional or more to have a satellite put up there. Tiffin's already equipped this motorhome with one. Along with, this coach already has a Wi-Fi booster. So if you're in that campground and you're at the back of the campground and your Wi-Fi signal, this has got a booster to give you fast signal if you just want to stream or enjoy the internet or do what a lot of people are doing right now, which is get away and work remotely and you need the internet to do so. This has a Wi-Fi booster already on it to help you with that, to tackle that. Obviously up here we're talking about the power seats. These swivel around to become part of the floor plan. The camera system here, we were talking about the side cameras, the rear camera. This is where you're going to get that view. You do have your stereo system here. It does have built-in navigation, so if you need those directions you can do it. The shades, just like I was talking about, dual shades on the windows. You've got a day shade and a night shade. To no longer do you have the curtain, the old school curtain that you had to draw across the coach. Got the nice power shade. Got the fans too on the hot days when you're going. If it's a scenario where you don't want to run the roof airs off the generator going down the road, turn the dash air on good, turn the fans on. That'll push some cool air to the back of the coach. Always a nice feature to have as well. Going towards, kind of covered the cab area here. I didn't say, but when you are going in and out, the steps, when you go in and out, they do power in and out on the door sensor. So when you open the door, the steps will automatically retract for you. It makes it kind of easy too on that behalf. I pointed out the central vac hoses that were underneath. This is going to be where you hook it. And all those hose attachments, they'll reach the front of the coach to the back of the coach. So you're covered on that end. Residential size microwave, also convection oven, good size, just like what you got at home. Always pointed out in a Tiffin, you've got the tower of power right here. So if you're plugging in those crock pots or Instapots or whatever you got plug-ins here. You've got a galley window with a shade for natural light to come in. But what really I like about the Tiffin, one thing that really stands out, you already get the sink covers, okay? You get the stove and sink covers built in, solid surface countertop, but the backsplash, it's a tile backsplash. You know, a lot of RVs just have like a wall board. It's nothing but just the board, but this here for the grease and for when you're working in the kitchen, you actually got the backsplash to keep a nice clean look. And of course we get in here and we still got storage everywhere you look, everywhere you go. Lots of storage. But the thing that got me in this coach, we hadn't had this floor plan in a little while. Well, while I was in there, I was telling you about the satellite on the roof. They supply you with the dish receiver, so it is ready. All you got to do is call the 1-800 number, get service with them, and you're ready to go on that. The storage, this one I thought was really cool. Right there, that right there is custom. That is really awesome. I thought that was neat. And as we're talking about stuff, you know, the analog buttons and things that do, everything's really cool. It's kind of like you've got a little, you got a touch screen here for every function that you'd want to do on this coach. It gives you where your battery levels are, your tank levels. You know, if you need to empty the tank, it'll keep track of your fresh, your gray, your black tank. You know, the water pump you can turn on from here. All your lighting you can adjust. You can do your thermostat, you can do the AC, heat, everything happens from this board here. Turn your generator on, run your slide rooms in and out, everything in this nice convenient location, you can take care of it. One thing I'm noticing just looking at it too is this has an auto gen start, so you can actually, if the voltage on the coach gets low, the generator will automatically come on. Or B, if you just, the campground you're staying in had quiet hours, You could program it to what hours you wanted it to automatically start on. Kind of helps you, because it runs off your gasoline. It can kind of conserve that, and just kind of makes it convenient. A lot of people like it with pets and stuff if they leave it in the coach as they go do places. So that's kind of a handy feature. Of course, residential fridge. Same thing you get at home. No different. You go to Lowe's, Home Depot. This is the same thing. Ice maker. And this will run. A lot of people say, well, how does that run if I'm not plugged in? No problem. Of course, you always got the generator you can run it off of, but it will also run off the inverter that I was telling you that Tiffin supplied. So if you turn the inverter on, and as long as you're driving the motorhome, you're always charging the battery system, everything's going to be good. Go in here, always, sometimes the bathroom, I said that slide, you got opposing slides up front, you got opposing slides in the rear. The slide room runs into the bathroom, which just gives you a little extra space in here. The shower design, it's a one-piece shower. I think that's a big thing. So from the floor all the way up, it's all one molded piece. Instead of having flimsy wallboard with a base on the bottom. Always thought this was cool in a Tiffin if you were trying to sleep in or whatnot and that morning sun starts to come in. You got a cover to keep the light out. You do have an AC vent in the bathroom, which in those very hot summer days, you'd be appreciative of the AC vent in the bathroom. Not a bad thing to have. Porcelain potty, not a plastic. Little storage bin here behind that you can keep your toilet paper. I think that's what I'd put there. Extra deal. And a lot of coaches that would be competition or other gas motorhomes built on this platform might have a combo washer and dryer where you have to wash and dry in one. This actually gives you a stackable washer and dryer. Tried and true Spyder. They've been doing it in the RV business for many years. They've been the most reliable product in the industry, and that's what Tiffin goes with. But you do have the stackable washer and dryer in this coach. If for some reason you'd rather have the storage, which some people tend to, that would be what they waver, no big deal. These are optional. You don't have to have these. These can come out, no big deal. But they're here if that's something that works for you. Solid, they don't just do the solid surface countertops in the kitchen area, the same in the bathroom. Pretty good sized medicine cabinet. As we move along into the bedroom, you notice first thing I guess is, where am I going to put my clothes? His and her wardrobe, pretty generous here. We don't have it set up, but if you're going to have company, you got this king bed, you've got all the pillows and bedding set that match the decor in the coach, which make it look very nice. Those hot days, you do have a ceiling fan to circulate some air back here. Always talking about that storage. You do have a little hidden hole here underneath the bed to put a little bit of stuff. It is a king bed. You do have the platform. You think, well, a platform's a platform. It is a plywood platform. Some companies might try to go with an OSB or something cheaper here, and over time it'll warp and it'll be flimsy. This is a solid bed platform. It's on the strut, so you're not holding it up. They did do oversized struts, so if you do end up changing the mattress out to something that may be heavier, they've tried to equip you with something that will hold that, and that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. And then this is a memory foam. So this is a mattress. We're talking about switching. This, I should say, this is a great, comfortable mattress. So this should be something that all you got to do is be ready to have fun and ready for a good night's rest and comfortable bed. Lots of room in here. You can get around the bed for making it both people spacious. You've got drawers for, I was showing you the wardrobe space, but between This is a very balanced coach between the room and the bedroom, the bathroom, all the storage, the seating, the sleeping, the outside storage. This coach has got you covered. Thank you for letting me show you guys this 2023 Tiffin Allegro 34 PA. My name's Jeremy, here with the Oklahoma City McLean's location. Would love to hear back from you if you guys had any additional questions, and also want to let you know we've got additional locations in our Texas area, Sanger, Denton, Fort Worth, and Rockwell, that would love to talk to you and help you out on a motorhome as well. So any additional questions are cool. We'd love to see you soon, and thanks a lot.